Hi guys, CP here with Will I Like It, and I have my monthly visitor.
What up?
It's Lindsay.
Oh
Lin-
yes, I'm Lindsay. I should introduce myself. I am Lindsay of my 2 cents of nonsense, and I'm silly.
yeah, we're a little battle scarred from the movies that were this weekend.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah, so we both saw Fantastic Four, and it's not fantastic. That's for goddamn certain.
And also, like, what amazes me is how they somehow managed to go spoilers the entire movie without saying Fantastic Four. I don't think I've ever seen that before in a superhero movie where they literally never say like and they jokingly said like, oh, you're a thing, oh, you're a Human Torch.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
literally never say Fantastic Four. Like,
Well, part of the problem was like, how long did we go before like we were really looking at them as a unit, as like it was slow. Like it took a while.
it was over an hour, I think, before they were really like,
Yeah.
we need to like do this together, kind of a
Yeah.
thing.
Like it took an hour for them to do their thing, and then like the last 10 minutes they're like, "Oh, let's just end it now." Bad guy, ending, fight. Fun, good night.
Was it even? Could you even call it a fight if we're being
Oh
honest?
yeah. I don't. Yeah, yeah. It was kind of a hey, don't do that.
Yeah.
Hey, stop that.
And then like the bad guy was like, no, I want to do it. And then they're like, no, don't do it. And they're like, okay.
Yeah, yeah. And the lines were like I feel like the whole third act was like it was like a joke. Like
Yeah.
if I'm being genuinely sincere and trying to be optimistic about things, if the first two thirds, if it maintained that pace, I could kind of wrap my head around it.
Yeah.
But then it just downshifts and it's just like, all right, everything we gotta get the bad guy in here. Now we do this and this and this and this. It was such a like the third act was literally a different movie.
Yeah. Um, I told you like earlier, I've been researching the hell out of this thing. Apparently internet like articles and things like that I've been reading. Apparently, like the entire third act was like reshot or something. Like,
Reshot?
yeah, like from what I've read, so the first trailer dropped in January,
Okay.
and then they also in January started doing reshoots. Whether like the reshoots were before the trailer came out or were because of people's response to the trailer, that I don't know. But they started doing reshoots back in January, and apparently one of the main things they were reshooting was the climax or like the third act. Again, apparently the studio wanted more action. Again, let me just specify, I don't know.
More.
Yeah, but
like I'm fine with that, but do more.
yeah, and like it wasn't even really that actiony. It was just like a punch, a fireball was thrown, and
Listen,
like I
when
don't understand.
when
Like,
he goes through the hall, when Doctor Doom, whatever shit
yeah,
his name was in this, when he goes through the hall and starts fucking people up, that was a pretty decent stretch.
yeah.
But that was what 48 seconds, and that was it. Like it was pretty cool. Like watching people's heads get all squished and
But you needed more of that.
yeah, but yeah, that and like there was no establishment, no like he literally just got there. We just saw the guy. Like it was like, all right, here he's on the bed. Oh, he's got crazy powers. Now he's gonna kill everybody, and now he's going back.
I mean, like,
What?
yeah,
I don't care. What is that? I care more about the third scientist that hasn't had a line yet. I've seen more of him.
yeah. It was like I get why they don't show him while he's on Planet Zero or whatever. They want to make it a surprise he's coming back, but we know he's coming back.
Right.
We know it.
Oh,
Even if we didn't know that he's supposed to be Doctor Doom, anybody that's ever seen a movie is going to go, oh, that guy's not dead.
Yeah.
So what is this surprise you're holding out for?
And when they're like, oh, we have a heat signal, like
Oh yeah.
Nobody thought to say, "Oh, that could be our buddy." Like nobody thought to say, "Oh, wait a minute, there's no way, is there?" But
Yeah. And where'd that green cloak come from?
yeah, his little hoodie. Where the fuck did he find that? He didn't bring that with him.
Did he make it? Does he have the ability to just make things
He
now?
crocheted it.
Oh my god, yeah, he's just like no, he wouldn't use his hands. He's got powers now.
That, and how did he reverse the technology to go back? Like, whatever he did to go back, how did he start that?
What do you? Oh wait, I'm lost. What do you mean?
When they go back to zero,
Okay.
and then, isn't it the machine or whatever, the sciencey thing that controls them going back and forth?
Oh, you mean like the pod?
Yeah, the thing the big blue thing in the sky. How is he able to control it all of a sudden?
Oh, it's magic. That's
because he was able to do it himself, right? Once they left or once they came back, suddenly he was able to start fucking with it.
Like manipulating that world, that reality or whatever through the powers that the green goop gave him or something. But yeah, like no explanation for that.
And why suddenly you could start sucking the rest of the earth with it? Like, what was that?
And for the love of God, why would you ever put something in your movie that looks that much like the Thing from Man of Steel? I mean, that was like, am I wrong? It was the same color. Things were lifting up.
Yeah, dead on. And a little bit of Age of Ultron too, with the city coming up. Yeah.
That's like, what? Why would you do that?
The third act was so. Oh, and when they're being pulled up, and Miles Teller says, "Oh, we're being transported to the other universe." Oh, why? Why say that? Like, you know that? Like, oh, that's the line you want to say? Oh, we're being transported. Thank you, Miles.
I'm upset.
Did you watch my review?
I did. That was so good.
I'm going to use it every time now. He's in a bunch of those goddamn Insurgent movies. I got at least 2 more coming.
Oh, nice. Please. I laughed so hard. I went back and watched the scene again, too, after I watched it. I need to buy that movie already. That movie is so good.
Whiplash, you don't have it?
No, but I mean, I saw it in theaters and it was fucking amazing. I need to own it.
Yeah, it's a really good movie. So, like,
no, I know it's gonna be a tangent about how it was made by a studio that usually makes horror movies, and it was like their first like foray out of.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Blumhouse. They like make Insidious, Sinister, Dark Skies, all that stuff, and then they made Whiplash.
Well, good for them.
Good for them. Seriously, it's good to diversify.
It's a hell of a gamble too. With all the
right. Like, holy crap!
Call like, not the gamble.
That's almost like Disney making like a rated R movie, like just completely out of left field.
Disney.
Like, if you
let's try this Saving Private Ryan movie. Oh, well, good guess.
Wow. Yeah, I kind of want to see Saving Private Ryan by Disney now. Goofy, go on without me.
So how did give me the Lindsey rundown of how you felt during the movie?
I was just empty.
Like the whole way?
Yeah, I mean, like there was bits and pieces that I was like, oh, that was cool. Like I really like Jamie Bell as an actor, and I thought like he did so much with like what pathetic little snippets he had. So I really liked him. I've never really seen Kate Mara in anything else, and I mean I've seen other things that she's been in, but I don't really remember. Go ahead.
House of Cards.
I haven't watched House of Cards yet.
She was in We Are Marshall.
Yeah, I don't remember her.
Yeah. I mean, she's one of those actors. Like, her.
I mean, she was okay. I'm not knocking on her. It's just weird that I've seen her in all these things and I just don't remember her. And like, I love Miles Teller. I love Michael B. Jordan. They were all fine. Even the guy that was playing Doom was fine, even though he wasn't Doom. Like, why? Like, I'm not even that huge a fan of like that side of Marvel, so I don't know Doom that well. I just know him from some cartoons I watched recently. But Doom is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Get a decent Doom. Like, oh my, he's a dictator with magic.
Yeah, and how did he get that like silicone masky
Yeah.
with the green veins? Like what?
He just looked like melted, like just plastic and
Yeah.
green crap. And then the hoodie that he pulled out of his ass.
Yeah. The bad guy from G.I. Joe kind of looked like him a little bit. The first G.I. Joe.
Yeah, that weird.
Yeah, that like plasticky sort of a mask, but it's sort of not.
Oh yeah, Joseph Gordon-Levitt's character. Yeah.
Yeah.
So random.
Yeah, it was dark. It was, it was moving a particular way. I mean, like I said, I felt like if they just if they followed with what they started with, it would have been like a 6-hour movie because, the pacing and the way they were doing things, like it just took so long to get to anything worthwhile.
Yeah.
And then they're like, quick, we got to end this thing.
It was even before then. It's like, because it randomly jumps a year ahead. Like right when things are like getting really interesting. It's like, cool. I want to see like how these guys adjust to their powers. Nope.
Right. Exactly. Then it's like, oh, here they are. They're in suits now. Wait, what?
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, you remember all that cool shit from the trailers? Yeah, that doesn't happen. Yeah. We're not doing that.
Let me see them learn.
They
like have them go through 4 or 5 suits and shit. You could have had a little bit of a comedy. Holy shit, have a joke or two. You could have done
like
that.
Michael B. Jordan's first flight. I wanted to see that.
Yeah.
How do you not have that in your movie?
Yeah, like Iron Man, they had jokes like that. Spider-Man, they had jokes like that. If you're gonna be an origin story, then show us. Like, yeah, I don't like origin stories, but if you're gonna do it, fucking do it. Like shit.
Yeah, like commit. Like you need to go balls to the wall in order to make those work these days. You've seen so many of them. You can't just half origin story, half they've been doing this for a while.
Yeah. I mean, it's paint by numbers for a reason. There's some things like you just you have to do it. You just have to.
Like, I mean, I can't believe I'm comparing this to Man of Steel again, but at least in Man of Steel, they commit to showing the stuff on Krypton, and they spend like 20 minutes doing it. Like, because they realize that if they're going to do it, they need to do it. They can't just be like, oh, Krypton stuff, the planet blow up, blah. No, they need to get us invested somehow. I mean, it didn't work, but they need to try to get us invested. And
and Man of Steel felt like a whole movie.
No, yeah,
It's not like it, anything felt like out of place or anything. I mean,
or gutted.
Yeah. It's just it was just such a change. Like the third act, it was just like, wait, what? It literally felt like they were like, all right, let's get a new director. Let's change everything about everything. And we only have about 7 minutes. So go.
Well, I think that, I mean, again, this is a theory based on things I read online, but I read it like on Monday or Tuesday, the actors hadn't seen a cut of the movie yet. And then Josh Trank sending that tweet, the movie I made a year ago.
That was so late, though. I mean, he hadn't seen a cut until the day. Oh, sorry.
Exactly. So I think, because I think he saw a cut that day, and the first thing he did was send that tweet, and he's like, "Oh crap, I can't do that." So he deleted it. So I think they were editing it up until like 6 days ago.
Right.
They just finished it. That's my theory. Like, someone at the studio somewhere said, "Oh crap, this is going to be a piece of shit. We need to redo this." And now, oh crap, we need to redo it. Oh crap, we need to do it. Oh, we need to re-edit it. It comes out in 3 days. What's it look like? Fine, just send it. That's what I think happened.
Yeah, go a little further. I'll find that grab that quote. I'll get the exact quote.
No, I mean, it just seems like you like your reshoots. Back in January, they started doing reshoots
from the trailer. You mean?
Exactly. Like, whether or not the trailer came out first or the reshoots were going on when the trailer was released, I don't know. But they did do some reshoots back in January, And then like all those stories started coming out about Josh Trank, you know, being inappropriate on set and destroying the house he's living in and stuff. Who cares if he like? That all feels like a smear campaign to me.
Well,
Like,
what about him getting fired from Star Wars? Like that was months ago. That was what, May?
it's true. That May or April, one of those two. That is when that happened.
So that's a little fishy.
Yeah, but at the same time, you know, Chronicle was a really good movie.
Yeah.
I want to feel like that didn't happen on accident, because it takes like good movies don't happen on accident. Like there's so much crap goes into them, and there's so much time and effort that it's incredibly unlikely that a good movie happens on accident to me. So I want to feel like, you know, he is like a talent, and he really does have potential in him and stuff.
Right.
But you're right. I did forget about the Star Wars thing.
Yeah. I mean, all right. So as I talked, the quote is up. A year ago, I had a fantastic version of this, and it would have received great reviews. Well, how the fuck do you know that? First of all,
Well, yeah.
You'll probably never see it. That's the reality, though.
And he did immediately delete the tweet, or fairly quickly delete the tweet there.
Right. So, all right. So you had a fantastic version of it a year ago. What? A year ago is a long time. So we had what? The trailers weren't even a piece of what you were talking about. Like, I just wish he could go on a little bit further on that. Like,
well, remember, this is Fox. And as I'm saying this, you know, I'm probably murdering any film career with Fox I could ever have. They are the ones that took Firefly, one of the most beloved TV shows of all time, and let it burn to the ground and die a horrible death because it's not what they wanted. So maybe this also isn't what they wanted. And so they, again, let it burn to the ground and die a horrible death. Like, I don't think those same people from Fox still work at Fox, but they might.
But then Serenity came out, though. So it
wasn't produced by Fox, though. They had to go to someone else.
Paramount, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just...
It's weird. It's fucking weird. That's for the show.
I could totally, like, I could absolutely get behind you, except for the fact, like, that Star Wars stuff, that's weird. Because Star Wars, like, especially, you know, let me counter that. If Star Wars was still under Fox's property, then I'd be like, oh, well, wait a minute. Fox is just like, fuck this guy.
Right.
But Star Wars is now Disney, so, you know, why would Disney care what this guy's relationship is with Fox? They went out of their way to sever ties with that guy back in April.
Well, okay, I mean, this could be just bullshit.
Right.
I did read that he actually stepped away from the movie because he wanted to do something else. But why wouldn't you want to do Star Wars, though, if we're being honest? That could be a career change, like a really career exploder. A Star Wars.
Yeah.
Boba Fett. That movie's gonna make $1 billion.
That, like, I need to hear an incredible reason, because you're gonna get money. You're gonna get a lot of money.
A lot of money.
You're gonna get exposure.
Mm-hmm.
I can't possibly think of a filmmaker turning down Star Wars. Like, what is your reasoning?
Well, Spielberg turned down Episode 7.
Well, Spielberg is Spielberg. I mean, they're gonna name theaters after him. Like, it's a little different for him.
True. Okay. Fair enough.
But like Trevorrow with Jurassic World, he kind of didn't want to do the sequel, and now it's the third highest grossing film ever, and he's like, oh, okay.
Now? It's behind Avengers, or Titanic is still number one, or is it Avengers that's number one?
It's Avatar, Titanic, Jurassic World.
Avatar. I forgot about Avatar. Okay, for sure. Oh, so Avengers is number 4 then.
Yeah.
Second F-bomb show. Sorry, we're not PG-13 anymore.
No, I think I said fuck a couple times.
Did you? Oh, no, we're off in R then. Fuckity fuck.
Fucking 2:00 in the morning, YouTube, fuck it.
Yeah, seriously. What is someone that would care about that still doing awake?
Yeah. Plus, we have one viewer.
Oh, who is it? Tracy!
Tracy, what are you doing up at this time?
Or Bob. Tracy or Bob. That's got my money right now.
Bob, if it's you, like, get in on this.
Yeah.
Like, seriously. Tweet me, Bob. If it's you, tweet me. We'll get you in here. Kid's got to be asleep by now.
Oh, God. I want to hear what he thinks about Doom. That would be hilarious.
You want to hear what he thinks about what?
This version of Dr. Doom, like, because
like he's educated and he knows all this stuff about the comics and stuff. So who knows, like, if it's like maybe that suit is respecting some sort of storyline or something. I really doubt it, but
so yeah, Doom's got that very specific, like, he's wearing like armor under a green cloak.
Well, they gave him a cloak.
Yeah, but
out of all the things they did, they gave him a cloak in the middle of Sandyland.
Sandyland. Why does that sound like a board game?
Oh man.
Yeah, because like I said before, I loved Chronicles, so and I love this cast. I don't know Kate Mara, but she was fine, and I love everyone else. I want this movie to do good because I want these people to have careers, but
and that's another thing too. Like there was moments where it was just like, oh, you're kind of flirting with it. Just do it.
Just commit.
It's just like you have it. You just can't. No, you missed it. You had it. You fucked it up.
And parts of it were really forced. Like, Ben, I need you to come with me right now. Right now. Right now.
Oh yeah, when they brought what's his face, he was sleeping at like what 2:00 in the morning and
something like that. It's gotta
no.
And actually, that same scene, why is it Reed Richards that recommends, hey guys, let's just go? Why isn't, the impulsive, rash Johnny Storm being like, yo, guys, fuck it, let's just go?
Yeah.
Why is the cold, calculated guy the one that's proposing this?
Well, because they're drunk, you see. So who knows? They're a little tipsy.
Yes. It just felt like I don't know. Weird grasps on the characters, like weird jumps in time. Like why is Reed Richards still wearing the spacesuit that he was wearing when he went through the portal a year later, when he left that facility, not wearing that spacesuit? Where did he get that spacesuit from? And why is he still wearing it? Why is it the only thing he's wearing? I don't.
That and like they seem to have like different missions. Like when Thing would go off and do his thing, it was just the Thing, and Human Torch had his thing. Yet they still kind of bickered with each other. And in my head, I'm like, well, you guys are off doing your own separate shit. How the fuck do you like have time to chat? You guys aren't doing anything together. Like what?
And if you're gonna like dedicate part of the movie to the Thing being a military badass, why would you cut the Thing bombing scene out of the movie?
Yeah, and like why
the money spent?
Yeah, they made it like a little fucking 30-second. Here's a clip of greatest hits of him doing things. Shit, show us like a genuine 10-minute scene of him going to fuck shit up. Like what?
Yeah. And like they've been talking about crossing this movie over with X-Men. Throw something in there to do that. Like you're throwing Colossus into the Deadpool trailer, but you can't. This movie, like, I don't know.
And
this movie defeated me in a way. Like I'm not even like angry about it, like I am about like Tomorrowland or Poltergeist or something like that. I'm just over it. Like
it's gonna make 30 million too. Like it's just.
Really? Like I know that's what they're projecting, but I thought it wasn't like it only made 11 million opening night, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you go by numbers, 11, 10, 9, that's still 30.
I guess. Well, I mean, like still 30 million. Like originally they wanted 50 million opening weekends. Like 30 is like just settling at this point.
Yeah, the problem is it's like slaughtering overseas. Like it's still doing all right worldwide. So they're gonna make their money back.
You know what's funny is that's happening a lot lately. It's like movies that we don't like don't do well domestically, but they actually end up making a shitload of money overseas.
Yeah, these movies that you don't really need the dialogue for just murder across the country, across the world, because they're just watching fun shit happen. But the problem with this movie is you're watching nothing for about an hour.
Yeah, there really isn't anything.
If I didn't understand the language, I would literally be asleep.
Yeah.
During that movie.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting looking. Like some of the effects are cool and like
yeah, there's moments.
Well, but yeah, and why was that scientist at that science fair? Sorry, I know it's a complete tangent, but that just popped into my head. Why was he there?
When he was a kid?
Yeah, I mean, the daughter wasn't going to that school. Like, why was he there?
Oh, yeah.
Was he just hoping that the answer he was looking for would just be at the science fair, and then it just happened to be at that science fair? Like, why was he there?
Maybe word of mouth got passed around that this kid was doing some weird shit, and I don't know. That you're right though. That is a little odd.
Like if they took the time to like mention like she was a student there and like Reed Richards knew her or something, then it would make sense. But she was going to the other place, so it's like I don't understand.
Yeah, there's a lot there. Where you're just like, huh?
Yeah, and then like her whole thing about recognizing patterns. It's like, oh, this is obviously going to be a plot point later.
Nope. No.
Yeah, I just like was that supposed to be character development for her that she sees patterns and things?
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice that they justified why she was always wearing headphones in the trailers, but like, weren't they Beats by Dre headphones in the trailer? Sure. But then they aren't Beats by Dre in the movie. Like,
I need to rewatch the trailers because there was a bunch of stuff that did I miss that 2 minutes thing? I could have swore I missed that 2 minute line.
I think that. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like in the trailer, it's intercut. With, like,
it's going to take him 2 minutes, maybe a little bit shorter. I could have swore I missed it.
I think because like when he comes in, he sits down, and he looks at the computer, and you like instantly see what's wrong. I think that might have been it, but I swear he said 10 minutes in the movie.
Yeah. In the movie, he said 10 minutes, but in the trailer, they like intertwined it with the thing being dropped into something, and
he said 2 minutes. He does say 2 minutes.
Right. I don't. They could have had some editing fun, but fuck, just
I don't know what else that could be though, other than just like horrible reshoots, just like and like.
It could be an abysmal job of editing, is what it could be.
That's it. Oh, and then there's the whole thing that like you remember the original trailer, how it just felt like a Interstellar knockoff.
Yeah.
And then none of that was in the movie. None of that speeches. That no one was talking about any of that kind of stuff. Really, like
it's so fishy. It's the problem with this is if they released like a fucking Uber cut where it had like everything they shot, I would fucking buy it like an idiot.
I'd want to watch that too, just out of sheer curiosity.
Yeah, just like for the car accident, rubbernecking. Like, hey, what exactly happened here? Let me see what you got. What didn't you show us?
I'd watch that.
Yeah, I mean, because if it's just that this is the movie and they kind of cut some things, then fuck everybody, because
everybody.
Yeah, no, fuck you, Josh Trank. Fuck you, Fox. Fuck you, everybody. And fuck me for watching.
Yeah, so like I could have stayed home and watched the presidential debate, also hosted by Fox. Derp.
Yeah. So last week we had a good movie.
Uh,
Maybe
which one?
Am I Mission Impossible?
Oh yeah, a little Mission Impossible action.
I said Ghost Protocol. I meant Rogue Nation.
Well, they're gonna get. People are mixing them up at this point because like we're up to 5.
Yeah, just say 5. Like what the fuck?
Like Rambo First Blood Part 2.
Yeah, they have to do the Bond thing, so it's just like, oh, we're not a really long-running series. We're just different movies. It's just 5. Just call it 5. We're grown-ups. Fast and Furious, even though they kind of get cute about it, they at least give you their number.
Yeah, Furious 7.
Yeah. 8 and late.
Oh my god! I hope that's
no, it's not.
That would be amazing. 8 and late. Hollywood, make that happen. Fast and Furious 8 late.
Yeah.
Oh god, I can't even say it.
Too late for 8.
But yeah, no, holy crap! Like Mission Impossible is up to 5, and it was pretty good.
Yeah. Let me ask you: do you like it 4 or 5? Which one do you like more?
Because I actually haven't seen Ghost Protocol since it was in theaters. So if I had the choice to watch either again, I'd probably have to flip a coin.
Really?
Yeah, because I mean it's been 3 or 4 years since I've seen Ghost Protocol, so I want to see it again.
Right.
But I also wouldn't mind seeing Rogue Nation again. So it's like I don't know which one I want to watch again right now.
Yeah. See, the thing about the way 5 opens is, oh my god! Like
that was yeah.
Like seriously, here's the greatest thing ever, and we're gonna open the movie with it. But otherwise, I feel like 4 moved better, felt a bit silkier. Like the end of 5 just kind of felt like they were just kind of stretching things a little bit. But I mean, that's basically it. I mean, I love both films. I just feel like 4 is a touch better.
Probably. I mean, also 4 has that great mission accomplished, and that's and then they immediately cut to Ving Rhames being like, "You actually said that."
Yeah.
That's hard.
A little bit of fun. You can have a little bit of fun and not be too crazy about it.
Yeah. Actually, just simply because Rogue Nation reminded me so much of Quantum of Solace, I'll actually just go ahead and say, like, yeah, the Ghost Protocol is probably better. Just because Ghost Protocol didn't make me think about Quantum of Solace.
Quantum of Solace? I still don't get that connection.
Okay, so think about it.
Oh, here we go.
There's a secret organization that's spanning the world with all kinds of crazy control, manipulating things behind the scenes. There's a scene at an opera where some really big crazy shit goes down. The female lead is like quasi working for the bad guy just so she can get closer to him in order to help thwart him. Oh god, there was one more. I can't think of it now, but like, yeah, as I was just watching this movie, it's like, a really big scene with a plane involving falling out of a plane.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's a little separate and disjointed, and I'm not saying it's, Rogue Nation is still a good movie, but anytime anything makes me think of Quantum of Solace, it makes me just go a little bit like, oh, come on.
Quantum of Solace isn't that bad. Like,
it's pretty bad.
Listen, Quantum of Solace or Die Another Day?
Die Another Day.
Wow! Quantum of Solace or
Die Another Day is at least entertaining in how weird it is. So Quantum of Solace, you're just like, what the fuck am I watching?
Is that the Ice Castle one? Which one am I thinking
of?
Oh
yeah, that's the one.
Die Another Day?
Yeah, it's Die Another Day.
The World Is Not Enough?
That's the one of Denise Richards as a nuclear scientist, right? That in of itself makes that movie watchable because of just how hilariously bad that is. Yeah,
poor Pierce Brosnan. He gave like one of the better Bond movies with GoldenEye, and then just kind of they said, "No, we're just going to make you a fucking punchline."
And I never remember it, no matter how many times I watched the Tomorrow Never Dies, but I always remember liking it. I can't tell you a thing about it, but I remember feelings of happiness as I'm watching it. Like
I literally haven't seen that since it came out, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like, oh, cool, this is okay. Wait, what did I just watch? What happened?
Yeah. That's so funny.
Yeah, and Brosnan was a good Bond too. You know, even in the bad ones, he was okay. You just
It's
bad
such a shame though, because like Casino Royale came out and things are just like, oh, so the Batman Begins of Bond has just been laid upon us.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. This is how it's going to be now. And then you got Quantum of Solace.
oh my god! And then Skyfall. Like I know a lot of people have issues with Skyfall, but I like it.
I don't have issues with
Oh,
Skyfall.
for sure. Like I mean, like I've had a lot of debates with my friends. They'd be
Really?
well, and a lot of their complaints are warranted. Like that whole train thing. Like, how did he know to prepare that like months in advance? And
Oh
just,
yeah, when it crashes through the ceiling and all that stuff.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I understand their gripes.
Yeah.
I still enjoy watching that movie. That's one that it's like you can really go either way. But the good is really good, and as annoying as some of the bad is, like the good is still really good.
Yeah. You
It's
got to let some stuff go. You have to. You
Yes.
just have to.
There's always that the conceit, that little thing that's like, yeah, that kind of makes the whole thing not work, but just don't think about it.
just look over here.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that. Look over here.
I know time travel is impossible, but Back to the Future. Come on.
Right, exactly, right.
I know we can't make dinosaurs from mosquito
sap.
But come on.
Right, exactly. Yes.
It's like with the Purge. Like I know so many people. They're like, "Oh man, that would never happen." It's like, "Oh yeah," because like lightsabers are going to be invented tomorrow.
Yeah, right. Exactly. The Purge is actually a bit more realistic.
Wait, so sorry, what?
The Purge is actually a bit more realistic in that argument.
Yeah, no, it's like the most likely to actually happen.
Right.
Now that we've said that, they're going to announce tomorrow they've brought dinosaurs back to life. The universe will spite me like that. Or would that? Wait, no, that wouldn't be spite. I want that to happen. Never mind. It won't happen because I want it to happen.
Yeah. No.
No.
Wait. Yeah. Okay.
I got no logic loop there. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I get it.
And I've lost the meaning of spite again.
Oh god, I cut off my nose. Let's just say
that. Yeah. So Mission Impossible, it was good.
It was awesome. I mean, there was parts of like I said in my review, like it felt a little weird, like how much they kept like just jerking Tom Cruise off like randomly here and there.
Yeah, and that seems to happen like there's got to be something going on right now with him because I've seen him do a couple of interviews where they kind of do the exact same fucking thing.
Really? Like they take the time to talk about how he does all his own stunts and stuff like that?
Yeah, and oh my God, Tom Cruise, can you leave Tom Cruise? Tom Cruise, oh my God, Tom Cruise, how do you ever? And he just kind of sits there and laughs and like, what's going on? Like, is he sick? Like, it's like if he like, I'm not wishing anything on anybody, but if he died of cancer next week, he'd be like, all right, so that makes sense why they were doing that.
Okay.
Are you watching me in the background?
No, I'm just like my lighting got a little weird for a second. That's all.
My lighting's affecting your sound?
No. My lighting got weird.
Yeah, no, I hear myself in your thing.
Oh, really? Weird.
Or did I?
Huh. I don't think that. Maybe
it's gone now.
Okay, for sure. Whatever. It's all good. But that would be crazy. Like, because Tom Cruise also just left Scientology supposedly. So like. I mean, I read something about that. I don't know how true it is. It could just be, tabloid garbage. But yeah. So maybe. I mean, I hope he's not dying of cancer. Like,
I hope not either. It's just, I saw 2 or 3 interviews where he was, plugging Mission Impossible. It's just like, dude, what are you doing? Shut the fuck up. Like, you're so like, it's not that it turned me off. It was just like, you're being a little too modest.
Which is like exactly like in the movie, in that opening scene, and that girl's like, "You're him, aren't you?"
Yeah, and then Alec Baldwin just on his knees, slobbing his knob, just like, dude, really?
Me and like 3 other people in the theater just started like bursting out laughing during that little speech, and like people all around me started looking at me like, "What?" I'm like,
Yeah, he's like, what did he say? He's like, he's the antithesis of fuck. His speech was just so.
He said destiny. He said destiny at one
Oh
point.
yeah, he's destiny manifested or something like that. It's just, what the fuck? Ugh.
No, props to Baldwin because that guy can fucking sell anything.
I love Baldwin, man, especially like in The Departed. Oh,
God, yeah.
we don't see him enough. I like older, fat Alec Baldwin, not mid '90s, still kind of doing sexy thrillers. Alec Baldwin.
That was a little weird. Do you watch 30 Rock at all?
No.
He's so good on that show. Like,
yeah, no, I've heard.
Yeah. It's on Netflix, just watch a couple episodes. It's worth it.
Yeah, but it's good movies are good. There's nothing to talk about with good movies. Well, what about Ant-Man?
Oh, Ant-Man. That Ant-Man was okay. I did like it. Like that. I want to make that clear. I did like it.
Okay.
It felt a little like paint by number-y, if you catch my drift. Like it was very safe in a lot of ways, but I did really like it. Like I oh my God, was it funny? Like not my favorite movie of the year, but probably top 15.
Really?
Yeah, I mean maybe not, maybe top 10. I don't know. It'll depend. Like we'll see how the rest of the year goes.
Really? Wow.
Oh, it wasn't top 10 for you?
I don't think so.
Yeah? No, where would you put it? Like where's it on your list right now?
Shit, I don't even know. I think it's like right now, I think it's like 16, 17.
Okay, so not too far off from top 15 then. Like,
yeah, I could even, it could be like 12 and I'm an asshole, but
you asshole, know your list.
But yeah, it was all right.
Yeah, I thought it was a little because I read a lot of stuff online from people I respect that it's the Marvel movie with the most heart in it, and it's absolutely hilarious and awesome. And I laughed.
Yeah.
All the heart felt really forced, but I laughed. I enjoyed myself. It was cool when Falcon showed up. Like,
yeah, if they gave Scarlet Witch, or not Scarlet Witch,
Johansson.
Yeah, if they gave her own movie and gave Ant-Man the Scarlet treatment, it would be better for me because for a bunch of reasons. Like Paul Rudd, I still don't buy him as the guy in movies.
Okay.
He's just not good as the guy.
I see.
He'll play off people really well.
Okay.
He's a good accessory in movies. He's not a I don't know.
Man to you. Like,
what's that? Yeah, no, he's not a leading man to me at all.
Okay, fair enough.
That's just me.
No, I totally get what you're saying. There's other actors that I feel that way about too. What's his name from Fast and the Furious is now going to be Green Lantern.
Taye Diggs?
No. Oh God, that'd be cool. Tyrese Gibson.
Oh, when I say Taye Diggs, I meant Tyrese Gibson.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I was like, is Taye Diggs in Fast and the Furious?
No. I just came off as so extremely racist right there.
Wow. Not all black actors look the same, bro.
I know what I meant. God damn it.
No, it's okay. I don't hate you. The internet now does, and you're gonna get social justice warrior to death. Congratulations, you're officially a gamer gator. But whatever. It's cool. Like,
no.
No to everything I just said.
I know what I meant. I swear.
No, I know what you meant. Don't worry, it's fine. But yeah, Tyrese Gibson as Green Lantern. To me, that's not going to work. He's not the kind of guy that can really pull off like the hardened Marine and as the leading man. Yeah. Jon Stewart is like a Marine, and he's like a hardcore soldier and stuff like that. And Gibson's fine. I think he's a great side player, but he's just.
Was he in Transformers?
Yes.
Okay.
He's he's in those.
I have him and Taye Diggs mixed up for some stupid reason.
Just digging that hole, man.
Oh yeah, like Taye Diggs. I have who are the two? Um,
Which two?
Dylan McDermott and Dermot Mulrooney.
Oh
For some
yeah,
reason, I mix those two. I mean, their names sound ridiculously close. That's part of the reason. But like,
yeah.
they're the white version of Tay Diggs, Tyrese Gibson for me.
Well, I feel like there's like a billion white versions of that. You got
Yeah. Oh yeah.
yeah.
That was the quickest one that came to my mind.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, oh, yeah, I'll give you that. Like Jai Courtney and Sam Worthing are like kind of in that same.
Oh yeah, insert like, stiff actor here.
Yeah. And Taylor Kitsch, same thing. It's like who? Wait, who? Which one was he? Which movie flopped that he was the star?
Yeah, no, like Green Lantern. Why are they doing that again?
Well, because they're doing the DCU stuff, and he's a major part of the Justice League.
Is that DC taking that over?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, DC's been doing everything through Warner anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah. So it's like going to be a Warner Brothers DC thing, and I guess they're just going to pretend like the other Green Lantern didn't happen. I mean, I don't blame them.
I'm telling you, eventually they're going to learn, but there's just some characters that nobody gives a shit about. And there's some characters you can't treat properly in a movie. Like,
well, I feel like the not give a shit about, like Marvel has proven that like a lot of these characters that you don't think people would give a shit about can work if you do it right. That sounds weird. But yeah, they're just not handling them right. Like I don't. And then like Chris Pine is supposedly also going to be a Green Lantern. Like these are the actors you're going with? Chris Pine and Tyrese Gibson? I mean,
what about the new Spider-Man?
Oh, the kid that, yeah, I don't think I've ever seen him in anything.
Who?
Yeah, exactly. Which maybe that's a good thing. Like maybe that's actually what Spider-Man needs because there's so much Spider-Man exposure right now. Maybe they need to go with like a, maybe. I'm not saying it's the answer. Like, but we are about to get our third and fourth incarnation of Spider-Man in 20 years.
Shit, in 13, 14.
Well, I mean, like
02 was the first one.
Oh, it was 02. You're right. So it's, oh my God, we still are within 15 years just today.
Yeah. I remember the teaser was the web between the Twin Towers, and they had to fix it because of 9/11.
Yeah. And the same thing happened in Men in Black, actually. There was
right.
And then they had to cut that. Yeah.
So, like, the third time in like, God, let it breathe a little bit. Shit.
No, man, it's the new Batman. Every 4 years we get a new one with a new actor.
Oh man. And how about that? You heard about Ben Affleck writing, directing, starring in the following Batman?
I mean, I would be okay if he was directing it and writing it and not starring in it. But I mean, okay, setting aside the fact that I don't think Ben Affleck is a good Batman, anytime you have writing, directing, starring, I get a little nervous. I've seen it just go horribly wrong too many times.
So you haven't seen The Town then, is what you're saying?
No, I mean, The Town's fine, but he's not the best part of The Town. Like,
okay.
Like, the best part of The Town is Jeremy Renner.
Yeah.
And the same thing with Argo. I love Argo, but the best part of Argo is John.
A lot of things. Argo, fuck yourself.
Argo's a good movie. I'm not saying Argo's not a good movie, but I mean, it's weird how like he always ends up as just not the memorable parts of his own movies that he's writing and directing.
Well, that's kind of a good thing though. So like he's not really focusing on himself, which it can go either way, I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, Batman, he's going to kind of have to be the thing.
Yeah.
See, my thing is, what if Batman v Superman is a fucking disaster? They're going to still do it?
Well, I mean, that's what they're talking about with Fantastic Four right now because they got that sequel slated for 2017. Are they still going to do it after all this?
Like, I was waiting for this to happen. Like, you have these charts and these calendars that are set up to fucking 2036.
Mm-hmm.
And like, that's just so arrogant. Like, what happens, like right now with Fantastic Four, what happens if that little monkey wrench gets thrown into it and people don't want to go, b
It
don't
flops.
care, it flops, like, then what?
Yeah, I mean, like with Marvel, I think they're kind of safe, at least
Well,
for a
yeah, because
while.
it's a Fox movie, it's not a Marvel movie.
True, yeah, exactly. But everyone's trying to be Marvel now
Right.
instead of being their own thing, and that's just yeah. There's like yeah, you're absolutely right. Like, what happens if Batman v Superman flops horribly at the box office?
Yeah,
I don't
right.
think it will, but
No, I know. I'm just, what if?
what? Yeah, what if nobody likes it? What if? Well, okay. Here's a scenario. What if it's the next Man of Steel, and it
Right.
does make money, but not as much money as it really could have, and
Right.
people are really kind of lukewarm about it, and it's like very weak with the critics and things like that. Do you still go through with your 8-year plan,
Right. Exactly.
or do you make some changes for the next ones? Yes.
Yes. Yes.
And then back to Ant-Man, they tease at the end Wasp as having like a big thing going forward, but there's no movie slated for that. So, and there's no real Ant-Man movie slated for the next 5 years.
Well,
So,
I think Ant-Man's going to be like a bitch character in the Avengers movies now.
true, and she'll probably be tagging along with him, but so we're gonna have the Miss Marvel movie in 2018 or something like that, and then we'll have like maybe Wasp in like 2023.
Well, no, the Avengers 3 is what,
19, 20.
2019? You'll see both the ant people in the Avengers movie.
Yeah.
As
Oh,
like
yeah,
little,
you're right. I'm letting my imagination get away from me. They'll have bit parts.
yeah, they'll have little bitch parts, like I said.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay, sorry, I got a little caught up in my head there.
But yeah, like what? Yeah, all you need is one little thing to not go as planned, and then it's just. I mean, it's admirable that you're doing all these crazy things and connecting all these dots, but you just take one of them out of there, and
yeah. What if if age whatever it's
Civil
called,
War?
Infinity Wars Part 1,
Mm.
just a critical failure and nobody likes it. What if Thanos isn't as interesting of a character as they've been building him up since 2012 now?
Not only that, like what if like this really is a fad and things just stop? Like what happens if they're not triple digit, like what if opening weekend, 3 years from now is 20 million?
Oof.
Then what if like people are just tired of this shit? Because like it's saturation.
Mm-hmm.
And people are flocking. That's fine, but what if it just? I mean, these are multiple generations that you're banking on going to see this shit. What? I don't know.
Well, we are going to hit a breaking point sooner or later, and
It's got to happen because like it's happened with everything.
yeah, it's part of the reason I haven't seen Southpaw yet. Like, it's just like do I need another boxing movie in my life? Like,
right.
I'll see it eventually, but like I've seen this movie.
Yeah. Take this movie and then insert this element and then take that out. And
Do we need another baseball movie? Do we need another? I don't even know. Like I saw The Help recently, and do we need another?
Yeah, this year's race fucking make white people feel like shit. Little nominated for 10 Oscars movie.
And it was fine. Like, it wasn't anything like inherently wrong with it, but it just felt like The Butler.
Yeah, but like why? Yeah, why is there that movie every year? It's like.
Selma was interesting. I kind of like Selma.
But the problem, like it is, but like they just kind of like get muddled together. Like Selma, 12 Years a Slave, like the Help was a bit lighter than the other two, but I don't know.
I mean, no, Django doesn't fall in the same category. Django,
no.
Django's safe from that scrutiny.
Right. Like all right, so here's one that's just oversaturated and just about ready to break.
Okay.
Zombie movies, anything zombie.
Yeah.
I could see like we're there. Somebody's like really gonna fuck up.
Yeah. There's. I mean, I feel like actually we're past that point. I feel like I feel like I feel like World War Z was like the end of, because like what has a zombie movie come out? I guess there's like Maggie, but that I sadly didn't see that.
It was a cute twist on it. It was more about the getting sick part.
I think that's where we're at now. We're kind of at like zombies, but like something different going on. Like there was Warm Bodies that was like, zombies and love.
Yeah, a zombie rom-com.
Yeah, and it kind of worked, but it was weird. And then there's Maggie, which looked good, and I want to see it. Like, and it just seems interesting. But like, what else? I mean, like, what else can you really do with zombies anymore?
The problem is Walking Dead is going to have a full year-round version of its show now. You have Walking Dead, and now whatever the hell's coming out in 2 weeks.
Fear the Walking Dead.
Yeah. So you're gonna have Walking Dead just like fucking year-round, and somebody's just gonna be like, "Hey, here's a zombie movie I made for blah," and people are like, "Oh, enough already."
I used to love Walking Dead, but I actually haven't seen it for like 2 seasons now, 3 seasons now, something like that.
I liked it a lot too. And, once they started like making episodes that were just like time buyers, and like, I was just like, what the fuck?
I think it was season 4. Like the midway point for season 4 was the last thing I ever saw, and I never came back for the rest of it. And I don't even miss it. Like, I'm not even like, oh God, I need to catch up on Walking Dead anymore. I'm just not.
Right.
It's just out of my life. And I think I'm better for it. I could be wrong. Like, maybe I'm missing something really good. But I'm just.
No, the first couple of seasons were really good. Like, I feel like when Shane died, it was just like, ugh.
Yeah, it kind of.
He was such a good character.
Yeah. He was that wild card, man. He
never
knew.
Like when him and Rick would go at it, it was like, ooh, 2 alphas.
Although I was glad when Lori died. That got a little satisfaction out of that.
Did you like Prison Break?
Yeah. I mean, I only really watched the first season, but it was okay. Yeah, I liked it.
They're redoing it.
What?
I'm serious. They're redoing it.
Really? Like,
yeah.
Or like, is
I
it
don't
something?
know if it's gonna be the same people, but they're doing the show again.
Why?
Because reasons.
Does it? I mean, is there really an audience for that? Are people really clamoring for more Prison Break?
I don't know.
Just go watch the Shawshank Redemption if you need to see someone.
That or the first season of the original Prison Break. It's only 10 years old.
Yeah, the first season was fine.
Yeah, and then there was just like, oh, we have to break out of prisons and break out of prisons.
Yeah, they're like, wait, crap, we broke out of prison. What do we do now?
Yeah, we have to purposely get arrested so that we can break out of another prison.
Wait, maybe we shouldn't have called our show an obvious misnomer after season 1.
Yeah. I mean, they what they should have done was they should have done like what American Horror Story is.
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
Switch it. It's all right. It's a Prison Break, but now it's different. It's a different story, a different set of people.
Or they could do like different timelines. Like they could go back to Alcatraz, like 30 years ago.
Exactly. American Horror Story does such a good job of like giving you similar shit, but it's not. It's here's a carnival, here's a haunted house, here's a they're doing it right.
I need to watch that. I watched the first episode of the first season, and I was like, "This is kind of weird." And I wanted to watch
the first season's really good.
Is it really? Okay, I'm gonna have to watch it again already. That I keep putting it off. Not like Walking Dead status, where I'm like, I'll do it, whatever. Like I do want to watch American Horror Story one of these days.
Yeah, if you can tolerate horror, it's got some really impressive mounts. Oh,
my first October while I'm doing this shit. Like, well, what is that?
Have you heard of this? Can you see it properly?
Wild Tales.
This is an
award nominee, best foreign. Oh, you talked about this in your list.
Yes. This is an Argentinian film that is
Okay.
nothing but like it's uh what would you call them? They're like little short stories. There's like
Oh, like a little
vignette type
yeah,
deal.
yeah, little vignettes, yeah.
Let me see. Six stories. All right, so there's six stories. There's not English. It's like black comedy.
Okay.
And I really have a hard time with movies that have subtitles.
Okay.
This movie's awesome. This movie's so fucking awesome.
Okay.
Like seriously, I need you to watch this just so I can talk to somebody about it.
Okay. So I need to check out that. I need to check out Predestination still.
Yes.
Oh, and
Yes.
what was the other one? That you called like Good Twilight?
Oh, Spring.
Spring, yeah. Did the director ever message you back, by the way? I saw that you were like talking to him for a second. It's fine.
Yeah, like he retweeted me, but I was like, hey, I want an interview for my channel. And then I was like,
Nah.
all right, so you liked me when I was blowing you, but not you don't want to talk about it.
Well, I mean, like you just gotta stop to think like how many of those things a day.
Yeah, no, I get it. It was fine. It was cool enough that he just kind of, I think he followed me. It was just,
Oh, really? Oh, fuck
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. It was all right. Of what was it? It was all right. So of the three, I will. If I had to guarantee one, I'm going to guarantee Predestination as a really decent watch for you.
You think that's the one I would really dig the most?
If I like had to, if it was pick one or lose your arm. Yeah. Of the three, I could be wrong on Spring. So Spring will be my number three.
Okay.
I don't know. Wild Tales could be number one.
Okay.
It's an Argentinian movie. There's no English, and it's black comedy. It's there's some seriously dark shit happening there.
Okay. I mean, I'm down. I was kind of disappointed I missed this movie that came out earlier this year that's about like these people in this old folks home that like they build an assisted suicide machine. And it's like this weird, like you watch the trailer. Like I wish I could remember what it's called so you could look it up. But the trailer was like weirdly funny.
Mm-hmm.
But like it has the premise that I just told you right there.
Right.
And I completely missed it. And I only saw the trailer once one day when me and my lady were like, we should go see a crazy movie that we're like not going to get to see again.
Do you have any of the actors that are in it?
No, it was a I think it was like a Russian movie or something like that.
So it's not even English.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, or maybe it was.
Have you heard of the Stanford Prison Experiment?
No, what's that? Thrillers.
Yeah, it's an experiment where they get a bunch of college students to get in. Like they have this abandoned prison, and they're playing roles, and they ask the students, "Do you want to be a prisoner or a guard?"
Okay.
And some people are like, oh, I want to be a guard because everybody hates prisoners.
Okay.
And like some people are prisoners, some people are guards, and they're taking part in this experiment.
Okay.
But suddenly things just start getting real, and like that's the movie. Like they.
So is it fiction or is it nonfiction?
It could be based on a true story. I don't know.
Okay. Wait, what's it called? The
Stanford Prison Experiment.
Okay.
I wonder if can I share this with you? I wonder if I can.
Like you just put it on your screen and I could just watch it right now?
Yeah, I'm trying to think if I could do that. What are you when I'm talking, are you seeing my
I see you right now.
Okay. All right. So do you have a story to tell me where I could try to get this for you?
Well, I didn't see
Give me your movie to see.
Give me
or that you have seen.
Give you a movie to see.
Or anything that you've seen recently that you'd like to
crap, man. Let's talk about M. Night Shyamalan here for a minute. He's got The Visit coming out here in the next month.
How do you feel about that?
I mean, I gave up on M. Night like a while ago. Like his name just is no longer a go see a movie for me. His name is actually stay away from this movie.
Yeah.
And you know, I actually like the idea behind the visit. The whole like generational things are so different that like old people are just weird and they're kind of scary to kids. But the fact that there actually seems to be something wrong with the grandparents seems to ruin that potential idea.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like imagine a movie where like the kids just didn't understand, and then in the end there's nothing wrong with them, and it's actually something that's kind of wrong with the kids. Like that'd be kind of cool.
The oven thing, it was just like, oh, maybe they're just senile.
But no, she's actually shoving her in a fucking oven and closing it. Like that's you kind of lose it at that point. What do you got? What do you got?
I think I got it here.
Okay, let's see.
I'm gonna try to do it.
Okay, I'm interested.
All right, so let me see. Can I? Oh, all right, maybe not. Play. Fucking.
You play. I'm looking at your Inglourious Bastards poster right now. It's awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. That's the Inglourious Bastards thing that's on the ground, too, below it, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the original poster that was misspelled.
Wait, really?
It's spelled, well, you know how it's spelled the way it's supposed to. Bastards.
Okay.
Up there, it's Basterds.
Oh, what? I didn't even notice that. That's awesome.
Yeah, Quentin misspelled it on purpose, so that was incorrect. The one on the bottom, they're right, but Quentin didn't do that. Quentin did that.
Wait.
Quentin misspelled it on purpose.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Right.
Did he just want to get a turd in the title of his movie, or like?
I don't know.
That is fascinating to me. He intentionally misspelled his movie.
Oh no! Wait, what?
Maybe that's why they call Genesis SYS. They're trying to Tarantino their movie, like.
All right, so it's like right here.
Okay.
And am I sharing it? No, I'm not sharing it.
Yeah, no, I just see you and your awesome posters.
Videos to playlist. I'm adding it. I keep pushing this stupid motherfucking button.
If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I can look it up.
I'm gonna try it. God damn it! No! All right. So, why won't you let me click on add videos to playlist to search for videos to share? Okay. So.
Is this technically a playlist? This thing, us?
See, I don't know if it's like making me do it for like later or.
Well, like when you add the images, how do you like that I look at? How do you do that?
Yeah, like that's a little thing on the side here where it says screen share.
Okay. Can you drag the video over to that?
Oh, I wonder if I can do that. Let me see if I can. Desktop Google Hangouts. All right, so they're just frozen images.
Okay.
Oh no, wait a minute. No, you're right. I'm
right.
We're gonna work this out.
Sacrifice a goat to the heathen gods. Maybe that'll do it. Works 9 times out of 10.
Okay, so there's this.
Yeah, I don't see that.
Hold on.
I can see in your glasses. Oh, hello.
Is it showing?
Yeah, it's a little choppy, but it's showing.
Okay.
Yeah, oh, it's choppy as hell, but it's playing. Yeah, this doesn't look like a documentary. This looks like
it's a movie.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, it looks like a Ezra Miller. Why do I know that name? Ezra Miller. Why do I know that name? So have you seen this yet, or is this just?
I've seen this trailer.
Okay, but the movie's not out yet. You haven't seen the movie. Okay.
The movie just came out.
Oh, it is. Okay, it's out now. Okay.
Yeah, limited.
Well, if it's limited, it's probably here in LA.
Right.
And after watching Fantastic Four and that other thing I was telling you about, I need a good movie right now. I almost want to go see Dragon Ball Z just so I could see something fun.
Yeah. See. Yeah. Do I have to talk for it to be big?
Maybe. Is it still playing on your end? Because it's not playing on my end anymore. It's
are you not seeing anything?
Well, I mean, it's just this frozen image of this kid at 19 seconds, just like.
Oh wait, we're well past 19 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, I thought maybe the whole thing was it would just catch up on itself. It hasn't yet. Oh, weird. Oh, hell, there we go.
It's going again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool glasses, bro. Oh, so this is like 19 in the 70s, 80s?
Yeah, I think so.
Why do I know that name? Ezra Miller. It is bugging me. Oh shit.
Yeah, see, so they know they're all students.
Okay. Huh.
You can hear it though, right?
No, I can't. It's fine though. I'm getting the gist of it. Like I can understand what's happening. Like everything's going to hell now.
Yeah, yeah, it's all going to shit.
There seems to be like riots on the verge of happening
And they're
or
like, all right, let it happen.
yeah.
Let them figure it out.
He was yelling.
Now the guards are starting to taunt them.
Oh, that's crazy. Okay, yeah, I definitely need to see that then.
Yeah, I mean, it's certainly interesting. Is it back to me now?
Yeah, it's you again. What up, Blue Hat?
This stupid thing.
I mean, you got it to work, man. Props to you. Like I don't
Sort
know.
of, but it was like supposed to be like a totally thing.
We're still figuring this out.
Yeah,
6 years from now, we'll be experts.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad when I learned how to. I was glad when I figured out how to show a picture. Like, oh, this is.
No, I remember the first time you did that to me. I'm like, wait, what the fuck just happened here?
It's part of the moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, what made me show you that?
We're just talking about like horror movies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We were talking about not Spl. I always want to say Splice whenever I'm talking about that.
Right.
Yeah, because like something about that poster always makes me think of Splice, which is weird because I never saw Splice. I wanted to, but I never did.
Yeah, I never saw Splice neither.
But it looked kind of good, right?
Yeah, it's Splice.
Yeah.
I remember being intrigued.
It didn't get a long theatrical run. I don't think a lot of people liked it, even though it looked kind of good.
Well, that's horror. Horror, 3 weeks and they're done.
Yeah, that's true.
They win opening weekend and then they just die.
Yeah, that's true. Has there ever been a horror movie that really just kind of like sat in theaters for like ever and ever?
Just the Giants, just like the first fucking camcorder in a house movie.
Oh, the first Paranormal Activity?
Yeah, that the Blair Witch Project, like the big ones last, but
I probably saw the first one.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, "Oh, what's this big twist everyone's talking about?"
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, that I'll admit that was so interesting when it first came out.
yeah, no, when I mean, the first time you see that, it's kind of like, what?
Yeah, and then the twist, you're like, oh wait, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I fell for that.
Well, I mean, I don't think anybody was even. It's like Bruce Willis is dead the whole time. Like, no spoilers. No, just nobody's thinking about that. Like,
Well, that and like when what's his face from Lost comes in, and he's actually he's got his own little tape that he's got to play.
oh
It's
my
just
god.
like, oh man, this is insane.
Yeah.
See, I really dig movies like that. That's why, like, man, I'm gonna lose so much credit for what I'm about to say.
Oh god.
Reindeer Games. It has so many twist endings, and I really enjoy the end of that movie.
Wait, what's Reindeer Games again?
Oh my god, Ben Affleck. Bad movie, but I really enjoy it.
I don't think I know it. Like I've heard of it before.
It came out in 2000. 2000, I want to say maybe 2001. Him,
Yeah.
Charlize Theron.
Oh, I like her.
She wears less than a bathing suit in that movie too.
Oh, well.
There's reason to watch. You won't be totally disappointed.
Like sister, no, never mind.
But yeah, he gets out of jail, and his friend's girlfriend is Charlize Theron, but he gets murdered in jail the day that they're supposed to leave.
Oh, okay.
So she's like a mail away girlfriend. So Ben Affleck just takes the role of his his roommate.
Oh.
And then all these crazy twists happen. I mean, they're very loose, and suspension of disbelief really has to be strong to
Fair enough.
not question it. But I enjoy it. It's a movie that a lot of people hate that I enjoy the end very much.
Did you ever see Funny Games, I think it's called?
Which one?
That's very true. I've seen the Timothy Roth one. Or I think it's Timothy Roth. Tim Roth? Hold on.
The newer one.
Yeah, there you go, the newer one.
Yeah, it's similar. Yeah. That's a fucked up movie too.
Yeah, that one that just messed with my head. Like and like the weirdest thing about that movie was the 2007 one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Tim Roth and Naomi Watts. Yeah, okay. Just like they're just asking for such weird things. Like, can I just borrow some eggs?
Yeah,
I want to borrow some eggs. But it's like, oh my god, like what the fuck? And then it gets even. I don't want to. That's one I'm not willing to spoil.
Well, you know what? They're in a certain extent,
mm-hmm.
The Gift is kind of like that.
Yeah, apparently I need to see that.
Yeah,
I love Jason Bateman, so I wanted to see it, but apparently that's like the movie to see right now.
You fucked up. You watched the wrong movie yesterday. Yeah, it's certainly better than Fantastic Four. I will put everything down on that.
Okay, so it doesn't skip a year later for no reason. Cool.
Yeah, no, it's a really, really fun time.
Okay, who else is in it? I know because it's Jason Bateman, who
Joel Edgerton.
Oh,
wrote it, directed it, stars in it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, really interesting.
Okay.
And what's her tits from the town? What's her name?
The girlfriend from the town? I know who you're talking about. I don't know.
The bank teller.
The bank. Okay, wait. What's her name? That's gonna bug me. The town.
Rebecca Hall.
Is that it? Rebecca Hall?
I'm guessing.
Probably a mistake, guess. Why is my internet? Oh, because I'm talking to you. That's why it's going so slow. That makes sense. The miniseries, The Town. That's just silly.
Really?
Yeah, apparently, according to IMDb. Rebecca. Oh, you're right. Rebecca Hall. Good call.
Yay! All right, so
it's her, Joel Edgerton, Jason Bateman. So that's a good cast.
Yeah. No, it's decent. So here's what I got in the last couple of weeks.
Okay.
Chappie.
Oh, hello, Chappie. I don't even know what that is.
This is F is for Fake.
Okay.
It is an Orson Welles documentary from fucking 1974.
Okay, so I might need to see that. That sounds awesome.
This is a Criterion version too.
Okay.
He talks about like art. What's the word for it? Replicator. Illegally copying art people.
Piracy?
Something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
And he talks about how these people. Well, it's a straight documentary, and some of it is like Orson Welles fucking with you.
Okay.
Because he shows just how art experts.
Take your time. What are you trying to say?
I got a message. Art experts are they'll say that these forged works are actually they're real. And how all these handwriting experts signed off on the forgeries and things like that. So like he goes to these great lengths to talk about, well, who's the expert, who's the fraud, and it's really, really interesting. And
that was awesome, dude. Like, and the fact that it's, oh my god, him,
Orson Welles.
Welles. How did I forget his name right there? That's embarrassing.
And the editing style is so far ahead of anything that, like, this is like the way it's edited is modern, like now.
Did he make it or is it someone else?
Orson Welles did everything with this movie.
Oh, that's why the editing's so good then, because I mean, like he was.
I'm telling you, they hated this movie back then because of the editing, because it was all over the place. But it totally fits now. I would consider this a modern movie.
Interesting.
The way it's edited it's so quick, so flashy, and they're doing that for a reason, because they're trying to like fuck with you.
Okay.
Really, 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 really good movie. And then there's this.
Child 40. Wait.
Have not seen it yet.
I've heard of that.
World War II, Russian. After a friend's son is found dead, Soviet secret police officer Leo Demidov, Tom Hardy, suspects his superiors are covering up the truth.
Okay.
When Leo dares to raise questions, he is demoted and exiled to a provincial outpost with his wife, Numi Rapeface. There, Leo soon discovers other mysterious deaths with similar circumstances and convinces his new boss, Gary Oldman, that a deranged serial killer is on the loose and must be stopped before he strikes again in this electrifying thriller.
Cool. Sounds good.
Yeah. I felt sucker for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The cast is pretty sexy.
Yeah, I've been lazy. All I've bought so far is It Follows.
Yeah.
I haven't even done my video review on that yet. I got held up for something, and I'll get to it here sooner or later. But,
have you watched it again since?
Yeah, I made my girlfriend watch it. She liked it.
Well, what's her taste?
I mean, she likes some horror, not others. She did like this one.
Okay.
Like we talked about it afterwards, and she liked it a little more after we talked about it. But like, it was just so different and intriguing. It's hard. It was. I don't know. I understand. I don't really understand why some people don't like it, but it's just.
It's got a lot to say.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's one that I think that like just the more you talk about it, like the better it gets. I think too.
Yeah, I think that the issue is it's probably for non-horror fans.
Maybe, yeah,
if that makes sense. Like hardcore horror fans might have a hard time with it.
Okay.
That's just my opinion. I don't know. I think it's too smart for. I mean, because regular horror is, not that full sometimes.
Sometimes, but you can do some crazy.
Oh things. Yeah. I really regret saying everything I just said.
We're going by the seat of our pants here. We're figuring this out.
Have you watched Ex Machina again since? Oh wait, no, you didn't buy it yet, right?
No, I saw it twice in theaters though. I haven't bought it yet though.
Yeah, we talked about that last time, and I've watched it again since then.
Oh, so how many times have you seen it now? 3, 4?
4 or 5.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah. There's a lot of movies that I'll watch it at least twice, even bad movies. I'll watch a movie twice just to make sure.
Hell, I saw Terminator Genesis twice in theaters in a week. That was
twice in a week, he says.
How many times did you see Terminator Genesis in a week?
Oh, I think it was twice in a week. I think it was like twice in 4 days, actually.
Okay, so I wasn't that bad. I think I was literally a week, like Thursday and then Thursday. No, wait, no, it was because I saw it on like a Tuesday, and then I saw it like 8 days. I saw it twice in 8 days.
It's still close enough.
Okay, for sure.
So I saw Pixels. You didn't.
Yeah, I don't want to.
What did you want to hear? Did you want to? I forgot. I don't remember if we talked about it or what.
No, we didn't talk about that, Los. I just don't want to see that one. I don't want to do it.
I don't tremendously blame you. Did you have any sort of interest in it?
Not really. I mean, like I thought when someone described it to me before I saw the trailer, I'm like, okay, that sounds interesting. And then I started seeing the trailers, and I'm like, okay, that doesn't look interesting anymore.
Yeah, it's not grown-ups.
Okay, that's something.
It's not like fucking Adams. Like you could tell Chris Columbus is kind of doing something like you could tell they like kind of compromised in some areas. Like, you know how Adam Sandler movie, like he'll just have some generic shot of some random asshole like just looking ugly just because.
Yeah.
There's none of that in this movie.
Okay.
So like,
okay.
There's some shots that are pretty sexy that are never in an Adam Sandler movie.
Well, the pixel things do look good. Like they obviously spent a lot of money on the movie.
It's just.
Although a buddy of mine who's like really into like video game stuff told me that it's not actually pixels. They're boxes, and there's a difference between a pixel and a box, and they're boxes.
Yeah, they are. They are boxes. They're cubes, actually.
Cubes, okay, for sure. I don't remember.
Kevin James is the president.
Yeah, why?
But here's what really pissed me off from the fucking jump.
Okay, yeah.
Kevin James is the president, and Adam Sandler is his best friend from childhood.
Okay.
But he works for like a Best Buy type fucking Geek Squad thing.
Okay.
His best friend is the president.
Do they hang out on a regular basis?
Yes. They fucking closed down a restaurant so that him and his fucking president buddy or the president can hang out with his loser friend at a restaurant, and the whole restaurant's closed. In my head, I'm like, why can't you put him on your cabinet? Why are you letting this guy work at a fucking, 9 to 5 fucking shitty job?
Does he live in the White House with him, or does he have his own place?
No. He works like retail. But his best friend is the president. Like, it's so strange. And he goes and visits the fucking White House in this stupid fucking delivery truck thing. It's just so unbelievable. Like, I'm sorry, if you're best friends with the president, he's gonna get you a good job somewhere. He's
gonna get you a job somewhere.
It's just the way it is. He'll make you the head of fucking Wires or something. Like it's
Wires.
Yeah, like that's just what happens.
Okay. No, it makes sense. When you have the president on your resume as a personal reference, you're going to get a job somewhere.
Yeah, it just come on, do a little bit of work, just a little.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I remember a lot of critics that I enjoy talking about how they refuse to see Entourage, and for me, Pixels was that. No, I don't consider myself a critic. I'm just an asshole on the internet who talks about movies. But I just didn't want to. I didn't want to contribute money to it. I had other things I wanted to do with my time that Thursday night.
I know. I totally get it. Totally.
Oh no! Was that the same weekend? No, it was the weekend after Ant-Man came out, right?
Yeah, that was a pretty full weekend too. It was Southpaw, Pixels, and that teenage movie.
Oh, Paper Towns.
Yes.
And Ant-Man did Pixels even win the weekend?
No,
it didn't do good. Like it didn't make much money.
Ant-Man doubled up. Ant-Man won twice.
Oh really? Oh, good for Ant-Man. It's something with Michael Sheen. No, Michael. Oh God, Sheen. No, not Michael Sheen. Michael Douglas. The act. Oh my God. Yeah, Michael Douglas, right?
Frank Pym is Michael Douglas.
Sorry, yeah, just total brain fart. Michael Douglas was in the movie that won 2 weekends in a row.
Yeah,
that makes me happy. It beat Adam Sandler. That makes me happy.
So, do you have anything that's left for 2015, the summer of 15, that you're kind of looking forward to?
Well, I mean, I enjoy a bad movie, so I have a couple things I'm looking forward to review for that, but nothing that I'm like, oh God, I need to see this right now. Well, there's nothing. That's not true. I mean, Attack on Titan comes out in Japan later this month, but I'm not going to see it for like a year or something, probably.
So there's Man from U.N.C.L.E.
Oh, actually, I finally saw the trailer for that. That might be fun. That does look good.
I'm so cautious about that movie. I can't get myself excited for that movie.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, because I guess I had no expectations for it because I just don't really really like Henry Cavill so much. Like he's just kind of been whatever in Superman, and he was whatever in Immortals.
Right.
So the trailer actually did kind of perk me up a little bit. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I will. Sure, let's do it. Like, okay, I'm on board.
Straight Outta Compton, I think, is this week too.
Yes, actually, I was the same thing as Man from U.N.C.L.E. I was like not really in a hurry to see that, but that cast actually looks like they're really gonna nail it. And I'm not an aficionado with that kind of music, but in the last few years I have really gotten into it. So I'll go see that. Maybe I'll do a double review with that with my buddy from one of the friends that I did Jurassic World with. He's really into all that stuff. And what else? I mean, there's The Visit. We already talked about that. Sinister 2. I have no hope for. Yeah.
American Ultra.
What's that?
Jesse Eisenberg, Kristen Stewart.
Oh yeah.
He's like Jason Bourne, but he's like a pothead.
That could be fun. I like Eisenberg. I'll go see anything with Eisenberg in it. Really.
I mean, it's late August, so shit.
Yeah.
Oh, Hitman Agent 47.
Oh my God! Why are they doing that? Why is it's fine, but it still did terribly.
I watched the trailer. I was just like, oh, fucking really?
Is it even Timothy Olyphant again, or is it someone?
No, they're just some rando. I don't know who it is.
That was the reason why the first one was kind of good, because like Timothy Olyphant's actually a pretty good actor. So
that
yeah.
And they're redoing Transporter without Jason Statham, but they're doing the same car.
Wait. So Agent 47 is like a Transporter without Statham, or there's a
Agent 47 is a different movie.
Oh, so
Transporter.
I did not know about that. How did I not hear about that?
I don't know, but the car is coming back. The same Audi is coming back, but not Jason Statham. They got the car back.
Weird.
Shows you what the true star of Transporter is.
That's like in the Fast and Furious 3 when the cars one car cost more than what they paid each actor collectively.
Really?
I mean, I could be exaggerating, but that's something I heard a few years ago. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I mean, don't quote me on that, but yeah.
It sounds right.
Because like, who in that movie would like cost them? What actor in that movie would cost them a lot of money?
But you're talking about the Tokyo one, right?
Tokyo Drift. Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah. And then I'm looking here, and
there's that.
Doesn't look very good here.
I mean, I guess I want to see Dragon Ball Z, but like that's just a little niche thing.
Yeah, Transporter comes out in the first week of September.
Okay, that's when The Visit comes out, first week of September,
right? Transporter comes out the week before The Visit.
Okay. Oh, so the Visit's like mid-September then. Okay.
Yeah, and The Visit comes out the same week as The Perfect Guy.
Oh.
Have you seen the trailer for The Perfect Guy?
Is it bad that I want to call that movie 50 Shades of Black?
Good. Now we're even. At least least we can both be.
That was when you brought that up. I'm like, okay, cool. I can even out the racist thing here.
Yeah, it's like Tyler Perry presents. Actually,
not Tyler Perry. It just feels like Tyler Perry.
It feels like a really dark Tyler Perry entry.
Did you ever see Best Man Holiday?
No. Why, have you?
So me and a buddy of mine love just watching bad movies together. And for his birthday 2 years ago, we went to go see Best Man Holiday. It was just one of the most painful theatrical even he was like, crap, guys. This is worse than I thought it would be. It's supposed to be a comedy. And it's just not funny for the first hour, and then suddenly someone's dying of cancer.
Oh.
And she goes from like, you look at her, you don't see anything wrong with her, to the next scene like bald and skinny.
Oh. No.
I only bring that up because that also felt like a Tyler Perry movie that wasn't a Tyler Perry movie. So maybe I'll end up seeing this one with that friend because he'll be like, "Hey man,
Can't be worse."
Holiday 2." And we didn't even actually. The funny part is going into Best Man Holiday, we didn't even know it was a sequel.
Oh.
So yeah, it's a sequel from a movie from 20 years ago.
Like that's frightening that it has like an audience though. So it's just
apparently it was at 100% on Rotten Tomatoes for like a day. Like that was the other reason we went to go see it because it was like, whoa, people are liking this movie, and then like the next day it dropped down to like 20.
One person liked it.
Exactly. Like there's like 2 reviews and they were both positive, so it was 100% on the tomato meter.
And it was the director.
Yeah, probably. Like, oh god.
Then we have
good like
Everest and Black Mass. That's
the Johnny Depp movie. That does look interesting.
It looks like the flip side of Donnie Brasco. It looks like he's playing a similar movie, but he's the bad guy this time.
Yeah, I could see that. I'm down with that.
That's September 18th.
It would be nice to see Johnny Depp in a movie I don't hate.
And Benedict Cumberbatch is in that too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I wish I could put a picture of an owl up right there. But like, yeah, like, okay, that's a good cast right there. And is it Renner in it, or there's someone else in it too?
Oh yeah, wait, hold on.
Is Jeremy Renner or Matt Damon? I can't remember.
God damn you ads. Joel Edgerton.
Oh, Edgerton again. Okay, so I guess he's doing pretty good after Gods and Men and whatnot.
Sienna Miller.
Okay.
Dakota Johnson.
Which? Okay. Her first movie since 50 Shades of Grey.
Right.
It's good to know she's still getting work, I guess.
Yeah, and that's the big names listed. Oh, Rory Cochrane.
Oh, wait, like Culkin? Or wait, did you say Culkin or Cochrane?
Rory Cochrane from Empire Records.
Oh.
What's with Today?
Oh, sure. Okay, yeah, why not? All right. That's a cool cast.
And Adam Scott.
From Parks and Rec?
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting cat. And Everest comes out that same weekend.
Wait, Everest, which one's that?
Jake Gyllenhaal, Josh Brolin.
Oh yeah.
They climb Everest. Hence the title.
Okay, it's touche.
And Maze Runner. Jesus Christ, that's a stacked weekend.
I keep forgetting that we're already getting a sequel to fucking Maze Runner.
That's another one. Like, I'm waiting for the book, the teen books. Like, what the fuck?
Thank you. I want that to be over with already.
Like, what the fuck? Like, seriously? All right, the first one made $50 million, so we're going to sign on the next 4. What?
And we're going to split the last one in 2.
Yeah, you got to split the last one.
To make a Maze Runner movie less satisfying, I think, if you split it into 2 parts. Just
split one book into 4 parts. How about do that?
Yeah. Well, they did that with the fucking Hobbit. Don't tempt them; they'll do it. Like,
yeah, and then see, I want to see Mississippi Grind, but that's going to be a small movie.
Yeah. Well, it's always good to support small movies. Good for you.
What's that?
It's always good to support small movies. Good for you.
Yeah. The Intern. That's a couple weeks later. Hotel Transylvania 2.
Oh, hey, I'm forfeiting my cool card here, but I kind of liked the first one, but that doesn't mean I want a second one.
I heard I should watch it. I never saw it, but I heard I should watch it.
The animation is a sight to behold, and there's some funny jokes, but there's also a lot of incredibly dumbass shit and some really bad jokes and some absolutely terrible music.
Okay.
But there's some redeemable parts in there. You have to wade through some crap, but there's some redeemable parts in there.
All right, then
actually is pretty fucking awesome.
Then October 2nd, you have Macbeth.
Oh yeah, with
Fassbender.
Yes, yeah, okay.
London Has Fallen, which is a sequel to Olympus Has Fallen. The Martian with Matt Damon.
Oh, you mean the prequel to
Interstellar?
Yes.
And The Walk.
Oh, The Walk's the one with
Joseph
Joseph
Gordon-Levitt.
Yeah, that's interesting. I'll see that.
That's another stacked weekend. Like it seems like once we get to mid-September, like it really starts getting sexy again.
That makes sense. You know, everyone's been at school for a minute. They're comfortable. They can start going out and have fun again.
Then there's Pan, and then Steve Jobs.
You know what upsets me about that Pan movie is me and a friend for years have been like, dude, we should do like a backstory for Peter Pan where he's like kind of a dick, and now they're fucking doing it. Like, get out of my mind, Hollywood.
Should have wrote it.
Should have, and I wasted opportunities.
And then Bridge of Spies. Jesus, you know what? This fall is really, really appealing to me.
Interesting. Yeah, like last year's fall didn't seem like it was gonna be that good for me, but then actually everything was pretty fucking good. So who knows? We'll see what happens this year.
Yeah, Rock the Casbah. That's with Bill Murray.
Rock the Casbah. That's all I'm gonna be thinking about that entire movie. I don't know what the actual words are. But
Rock the Casbah.
Yeah, exactly.
Spectre comes out November 6th.
Oof, that's a couple days after my birthday. I hope that's good. I want that to be good so badly. The trailer looks so good.
And then we have this a little bit after that.
That movie. I liked part 1, but part 2, they've got to deal with that terrible fucking ending to that book. So good luck.
I liked 1 and 2, and then it wasn't Hunger Games anymore. Then it was, it's just us fighting people.
But then they're like, no, but it is the Hunger Games. Like weird traps.
Oh, so you read all the books?
I did read all the books, yeah.
And the ending sucks?
It's just the ending to Mockingjay. It's just so bad.
All right, spoilers. Stop and go away. Don't listen if you don't want to hear the ending to the upcoming movie. But Lindsey, please tell me the end of the book.
Hey, so you haven't read it?
I haven't read it. I have the audiobook, but I never get around to it.
No worries. So Mockingjay, the book, ends with, obviously the government gets overthrown and stuff.
Uh-huh.
But right before the government gets, well, and I won't spoil that. There's no need to do that. But Katniss gets to execute Snow in a very public, arrow shooting thing. But at the last second, she doesn't shoot Snow and instead shoots Julianne Moore's character because she thinks Julianne Moore's character is apparently just as bad as Snow for very not explored reasons. And then the book ends with Peeta asking, "Are you actually in love with me?" and her saying yes. And then it's over.
Wait, what?
Exactly. So Julianne Moore's character is gonna be kind of a conniving bitch, I guess, in the next one. Even though it kind of comes out of left field, and it's like, and then she thinks that Julianne Moore's character is guilty of a few things, and she doesn't really have proof that she's guilty of a few things. And instead of killing Snow, she kills Julianne Moore's character. And then a crowd kills Snow. And then it flashes forward 10 years to Peeta and her having kids. And Peeta says, "Are you really in love with me?" And she says yes. And then it ends.
Oh, so Snow does die though.
Oh yeah. Snow dies. But
I kind of like that. I kind of like no ruler.
But it's not really that they're going for. It's.
But
or maybe that's what they'll do in the movie. I'll admit, maybe they're going to take
some degree. It's like, you have to follow this person to go get rid of this person. But, how about no people? Just have a democracy.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, and maybe they'll play that up. But in the book, okay, so maybe I'll have to spoil this other thing I didn't want to spoil. But right before they capture Snow, her sister, whatever her name is there in the Capitol in the heart of the big battle. And she dies.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
And it's a weird death that doesn't feel like Snow was behind it. And so Katniss starts thinking that other
Julian
people.
Moore's behind it?
Yeah, exactly. And so because she thinks Julianne Moore was behind it in order to make Snow and everyone look even worse in the end. And there's no proof.
That's pretty dope.
But it's literally like she's about to kill Snow, then she's like, wait, would Snow actually do that? No. She did it.
Awesome.
Like I'm not exaggerating. That's how it is.
I like it.
And then yeah, and then it ends with, do you really love me? Yes.
Sure.
Exactly. Like I just like, what the fuck? That's what they want to make an entire movie about. Not even
You're gonna choke yourself.
not even like a 3-hour movie, but like they want to make.
I'm gonna kill myself over.
I might. Maybe I'll walk out of the theater and douse myself in gasoline, light a match, and just be like, "Fuck you, Hunger Games!" as I go up in a ball of fire. I would be remembered.
All right, so let's stray from this year and let's just chat movies.
Okay.
You got your water? You good?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm fine.
That's an interesting topic. Have you ever had a movie that has had a twist ending that you were just totally fucking pissed, and like it came out of left field and you just hated it for it?
The first time I watched The Prestige.
Oh, you didn't like it?
The first time, but you know, like future watchings, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, no, but one that like has like stayed that way, and I still don't like it. I don't know. Well, yeah. Well, you obviously have one. What do you got?
I don't. I want to buy time. I do remember thinking that way, and I was hoping that you were going to say something and it was going to snap my memory.
I mean, like, there's.
Okay, go on about The Prestige. Like, what changed your mind? What?
Oh, that whole. I mean, like the first time I saw it, I was like, oh, he's got a twin the whole time. But then I watched it again and I just noticed the little things, like, oh, you don't love me today. Oh, you do love me today. And just like little things like that. Like it's not a double. It's the same man that comes out that went in, and just like those little things. Like I noticed those little bits. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like there is clever setup here that I just didn't see. It's not just a like, oh crap, how do we solve this? He has a twin. Which what it kind of felt like the first time I saw it, but I was wrong. I was young and I was wrong.
You don't have to be wrong. It's
well, I like the reason it annoyed me is like the same year that I did that, I played this game Final Fantasy 12 that did the exact same twist, except it was like this guy got accused of this murder and he's always like, no, it wasn't me. No, it wasn't me. And then finally, after he's like busted out of prison like 20 years later, he's like, no, it wasn't me. It was my twin brother. And you're like, oh, fuck you. And then I watched The Prestige and it did the same thing, and I'm like, oh, fuck both of you. Like,
I'll tell you, like one that it kind of. All right. Well, first of all, I'm going to say Citizen Kane because of I watched it. What 65 years, 70 years after all of this hype.
Okay.
So imagine watching a movie with 60 years of hype, and then having it just be the fucking sled. Like I was like, really? Like, I've been beaten over the head with Citizen Kane for it to be the fucking sled. Like, really?
Well, I mean, it's like his character at the end of his life regrets his loss of innocence, and that like.
Right.
But I do get what you're saying. Yeah, like
I've come to grow with it. It's just on my first viewing, I was just like, "Fuck you!" Like seriously, Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
This
That
is a family joke right here. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like someone's like watching like a rented copy of Citizen Kane, and like Peter suddenly comes on screen, and it's like, it's just fucking sled. Here, I just saved you from 2 hours of no boobs and boredness. It's a sled.
Yeah, that fucking Christopher Nolan. What the fuck is that first one? Memento.
I haven't seen Memento.
Oh.
Let me throw that out there. Yeah, I know. I get that look a lot. I need to fix that.
I mean, I loved it. You should definitely watch it.
Yeah, no, I've never met anyone that didn't like it. It's on my long list of movies that I've never seen.
Yeah, you probably should watch that.
Is it still on Netflix? I know it was for a second.
I see. When I own them, I stop focusing.
No, that's fair.
I don't know. It could be.
Okay. I mean, if it is, that's an easy way for me to see it.
All right. So, do you have a topic to talk about while I still look for this?
No worries. I mean, I'm trying to. I feel like there has to be like something whose twist ending just pissed me off.
There's a reason I brought this up, and once I get there, I'll gladly take over. I just can't.
I mean, like the Maze Runner book twist ending pissed me the fuck off. And so it didn't really piss me off in the movie theater because I'm like, oh my God, they're really going to go there. And then they went there and it's like, oh, it's just as underwhelming and horrible as it was in the book.
The Maze Runner is one book, or is it more than one book?
It's like 3 books, but I didn't.
So you're just talking about the first book ending?
Just the first one. Yeah, just the first one. Where it's
I
like,
don't need the movie.
Yeah. Well, because the movie had the same ending and it didn't bug me as much when I saw the movie because I had already read the book.
Okay.
Insurgents. Like, oh, this has all been a test, and now you could come join us in society. Fuck that. Just
I didn't count that, but yes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I hated the movie before that too. So you're right. It technically doesn't count. It's not like it took a good movie and shit.
That and like Miles Teller just jumping back and forth between like let's just shut the fuck up. Like, stop. I'm a good guy. No, I'm a bad guy. No, I'm a good guy. No, I'm a bad guy. Get out of here. I'm upset.
Fucking saw it. I'm upset. Oh, that's too good. That's too good. Oh, you funny. Single tier people. No. Oh, so you just don't give a shit about any of this. Fucking amazing.
Oh, fucking where is it?
What are you looking for over there?
I'm trying to find the movie that like made me think of this.
Okay.
And like there's 13 greatest twist endings of all time, and they're all so terribly.
Shutter Island. The revelation, spoilers, go away. The revelation that like they were just letting him running around the island, I was like, obviously you're upset about this, and that's fine. But so many people could have been killed or hurt or like just so, I mean, maybe it's like, because this is the conceit thing again. Like this is a conceit that I can't get past. Like how people can't get past time travel and Back to the Future. I can't get past that they would actually give this guy free range of the island. Like so much could have gone wrong.
Didn't he like have the doctor with him at times, and they kind of knew where he was? And
yeah, but it's easy for him to get away, and he does eventually get away from Mark Ruffalo. And
so, wait, have you read the book?
No, I have not.
Okay, good. So we're just going on movie here.
Yeah, just the movie. Yeah, just the movie.
How many times have you watched it?
Just once. So maybe it's like The Prestige, and if I watch it again, and it'll work.
I'm telling you, like when you watch things and you're like watching it a second time, there's things in there, like even as much as the first boat ride. And the owner of the boat he's all, I wish you'd hurry up about it, get off. Like you can tell, like, I don't want this fucking loon on my boat. That when they first get into the car and all the guards are like really fucking, they're like amped up just staring at them. And like at first you're like, oh, these guys are just wigged out, but they're fucking worried about Leonardo DiCaprio. With a second watch, if you know what's going on, it's just like, oh, it's a really good job here.
Okay, maybe I'll give it a second try then. But I was that one did anger me though. So there you go. There's my.
The last line though.
Oh, he says like what was it?
What
No,
would it be worse to live as a fucking murderer or die a good man or something like that? And he like kind of winks at what's his face,
saying that like he knows that.
Basically saying, "Listen, I'm all right, but I'm going to kill myself."
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. That part was cool.
I so dug that ending. Like I felt like it was about 45 minutes too long, but that ending, I was just like, never mind.
Was
Never
it really
mind.
that long of a movie? Was it 2 hours or over 2 hours?
It's Scorsese, so it was at least 2.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, that's true.
But I was just like, fine. Check mark. You have me, Martin. You have me.
Okay, so I'll give that one a second try, and I'll check out Memento. So
you have a long list, sir.
I've got a very long list. I've got such a long list.
You know, if I might have the Shutter Island version where it has the DVD too.
Oh, really?
So I might be able to just send you that.
Yeah, okay. Well, maybe it's got like a digital download or something like that.
Some of them have like some of the ones from like a couple of years ago. They have like the Blu-ray and the DVD.
Oh, really?
So if that's the case, I'll get in touch with you and I'll send it to you because I don't watch DVDs. I'm a snob.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, let me know then. Fuck yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Actually, I'll just get a list of all the stuff. Like I know there's at least 50 movies I have that are just fucking Blu-rays and DVDs.
Interesting. Okay.
Like
do that.
Like watch me lie. I'm lying.
Better be.
I'm lying. They're all Blu-ray and digital is what the problem is.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Some of them are Blu-ray and DVD.
Yeah, no, I've actually almost bought a couple of like not DVD Blu-ray that were Blu-ray digitals before. It's never happened, but there's been a couple times. So I'm like, and then I'm in the checkout line. I'm like, oh wait, crap, this isn't what I need.
Yeah. All right. So we're about 2 hours. This is a good 2 hours for the show here.
Plus, it's 4 a.m. for you, sir. How are you still?
Yeah, I'm up. I'm up.
Fair enough. I guess once you're up, like yeah.
Yeah. Do you have anything to say to the folks here, Lindsey?
Don't go see Fantastic Four.
Yes, the moral of this tale is do not go see Fantastic Four.
Your Lego shirt is awesome.
Yeah, this is a Schmoes shirt, actually.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay, that's cool. Oh, they're getting close to 200,000.
I know. I think I might roast them for 200.
Oh, really?
Because they follow me.
Right. Yeah. I saw that.
There's a chance they watch this. So.
Fuck yeah, dude! If they do, also if they do, hi.
Yeah, big fan. Hi, big fan.
Hi. Just even if you're just schmoes, just give me a high five. Just high five the screen. Just do that for me. Like.
Yeah. So I did it for John Flickster, and he.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, he liked it. That was funny.
Yeah. So shit, they're following me. Might as well do it.
Yeah.
So once they get there, I'll do something.
I've thought about doing that kind of thing too, but we'll see. We'll see.
It's listen, it's a little cheap. It's a little cheap, but if it's done nice enough, it gets the attention.
I guess that's my thing. I'm like, I'm just like, oh god, they'll just hate me and think I'm weird afterwards, and they won't.
I didn't mean it. Yeah.
I'm sorry, JK. Lol. Ha ha ha. Wouldn't that be funny if I actually did that? No, but I did. No,
somebody stole my account and did this.
Yeah, exactly. There's a gun to my head off screen.
Damn CGI.
Yes, there you go.
All right, so Lindsey, you got anything coming up on your channel?
I might have a couple crazy things. We'll see though.
Okay.
I got something in the work. I don't know when it's going to come to fruition though. So
what's the deal with you and Bob with?
Or
can I talk about that?
No, that's fine. We have a little. I've got my stuff together finally, and I sent it to him, and that should be there should be a cool Casino Royale thingy coming up in the near future.
And that's where both you guys, him, who's gonna have the video?
So it's his usual style of top five
Top
stuff.
5, why blank, blank, blank.
And I'm just there doing stuff with him as he's doing his stuff.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So that's going to be an organized chaos then?
Yeah, it's an organized chaos thing. Yeah, it's going to
Okay. So keep an eye out for organized chaos, which is Bob, which is another very good friend of the show, even though, he's got kids. So it's a little weird for us to talk at this hour with him.
But he's a good guy. Follow him.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Please.
We met through Bob. He's awesome.
Yeah. And go send him money. He needs help with his fucking computer. Like,
I mean,
like
I get it.
$1.
Like, sucks. Like,
what's that?
that I get it. Like, you get in that situation, there's just nothing you can do.
Yeah. And he's skyrocketing faster than anybody I know. Well, he's doing a bunch of Marvel shit, so.
Exactly. But like when I first met him, like back in February, he had like 300 followers. Now he's like he's got like 2,000, something like that.
Yeah, he's gonna pass me before October. He's gonna pass me.
Like, I mean, he's been doing this for like 2 years ish now.
So yeah, it's funny though. He had like a couple of hundred, and there's like fucking thousands.
Well, to me, it seems like a domino effect. Like the more you get, then it leads to more.
Yeah, like compounds. It's really funky.
Yeah, there's an interesting case study to be had in how those things work out. Like actually, in the last week, I've gained like I think 9. Like I was in like the mid 50s last week, and now I'm up to 66.
Guys, go fucking subscribe to him, please. Like, what the fuck? 60. That's ridiculous.
Well, thank you for that. I really appreciate that.
You know what? Wait a minute. You're gonna do the trivia show, right?
Yeah. What's up with that? When's that happening?
Well, one person who's left, their schedule's funky.
Okay.
Once we get that going, we can get their viewers onto you too. So
and I still need to give you my third question.
Yeah. Fuck the middle person up too. By the way.
Say it again.
The scene question.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The person kind of got frazzled by that.
Oh, really? That threw them off?
A little bit.
Like my choice, or just in general?
Maybe intimidated. Like it just frazzled them a little bit.
Oh, it was a tough one, man. I mean, like it was funny. The answer I gave you was ultimately like the first one that popped in my mind.
It's good. I understand what the person's saying. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just interested to hear how you're gonna argue everything else. Like
dude, I'll go to the mat for this. Like,
yeah. So we're gonna do a hybrid of just about every fucking trivia show you've seen on the internet.
Cool.
It's like,
I mean, yes, we are. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, it's 3 parts.
Okay.
The first part is three debate type questions. Lindsey already has the questions, and all the people know the things in advance, much like movie fights. And then the second round is a bunch of box office related questions, things like number 1 in December of 2015, something like that. They're all related to box office.
Oh, so we're predicting the future then. Who's going to be?
No. It's from the past. It's from the past.
2015 now, so I was like, oh god, okay. It's like,
yeah,
Star Wars. I went Star Wars.
Yeah, that's the answer. And then the third round is down the rabbit hole, and what that is the first question of that round. All of the answers to that question could be the answer for the following questions. Does that make sense? Like if I asked you what is the flavors of a Neapolitan ice cream?
Chocolate, vanilla, strawberry.
Okay, so that's that. So from there, this flavor is featured with banana a lot. And then after that, I would go cookies and cream has Oreos mixed with this flavor of ice cream.
Okay, that's different than I thought it would be. I like that though.
Do you understand? So like there's a group of answers for the first question, and the key is to remember the answers, because from that point it's just multiple choice. And
we don't see that. That's not one we see in advance.
That you do not see in advance, but you'll have the answers. Like if you're smart enough and you can remember it, you'll like if you don't know the answer, you can just guess.
That's true. Yeah. Okay.
And then the last question of the entire game is like a 7 degrees of Kevin Bacon type thing, where the answers from the beginning of the round, you just name films where they're in the same film.
Ooh, I'm gonna.
And you just keep going until nobody has any more.
I used to play 7 Degrees of Separation at work when we were bored.
All right, so you're fairly well prepared then.
Ish, we'll see.
If
I don't know the actors, I might be in trouble.
So look for Lindsey all over the place, especially here. Sometime soon. I'm going to say within 2-3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Oh, that's the two. Well, so in the next month we're going to do it.
Yeah, within the month. Absolutely.
Okay. Fuck yeah. How many players? Can be 3, 4?
3,
Okay.
and I will host.
Okay, fair enough.
And it'll be just like this. It'll be a Google Hangout.
Yeah, the quality is actually pretty good on this. That should work.
Yeah. No, it'll be a good time.
Fuck yeah.
All right, guys. So we'll see you soon.
Yeah. Thanks for watching us at 4 a.m, whoever you are, you soul viewer. Nothing but love for you.
If it's not Bob, it's got to be Tracy. You're a fucking maniac.
Dude, nah, Tracy, man, hats off to you, bro.
Yeah.
Give me a review. I'll do it for you. Name anything.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Yeah, take it easy.